God, she's making a sex joke. I can't with her. I really can't. What? She's engaged? Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another episode for our Not So Berry Challenge. We are here in our Gen 2 household for Not So Berry. We are getting very, very close to the end of Autumn's generation. We are somewhat complete, almost complete, with the serial romantic aspiration. We are also very close to being level 10 of our politician career, and we still have to complete 2 more other requirements, which is to leave somebody at the altar when we are about to get married, and we have to get married for the first time as an elder. So we still got things to do, but it's all coming together really, really nicely. One thing that I do want to point out is the goal here is to start the next generation before they become young adults. So sometimes maybe in generations we may start when they are toddlers or when they're children or when they're teenagers, all of that good stuff. And for Aurelia, because I feel like we're not going to finish by the time Aurelia ages up, by the time she is like maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 days into her teenage years, that's when we are actually going to begin Aurelia's part of the challenge, because Autumn still has some days to go before she becomes an elder. So does Orange, and again, we are still not done with her part of the Not So Berry challenge. The good news is, in this episode, we're going to be getting rid of a boyfriend. Yay for us, because I need to get rid of her relationship with Noel, and I already kind of figured the perfect way to do it. And if you remember, in the last episode we lost Mana, so unfortunately the full household is going through a lot of emotions right now. Everybody's sad, everybody's depressed, they're finding their own ways to deal with this emotional trauma, but it's very, very hard. And it's also kind of low-key nice for me to know that Mana had such an impact on everybody's life, so I really like knowing that regardless of how we feel and regardless how Autumn feels, she's gonna have to continue and keep working towards getting to level 10 of her career. But I also feel like she's going to end her relationship with Noel because it no longer really serves her any purpose. Like I said, she rushed into the relationship because the news of her father dying was very hard, so she just said, let's date. I do feel like her dating her co-worker is not going to be good for Noel for many different reasons, and we'll get into that. I am going to get her to also converse with Anton today because Anton tried to ask her out in the last episode as well, so I want to rekindle that friendship and see if it's still there for a relationship. And I also want to focus a little bit more on how Aurelia's doing, because she's been having a little bit of a tough time at school. The kids still don't want to be around her because they feel that if they befriend a politician's daughter, it's most likely going to get to the press, and if they even think about being mean to her, then it's even gonna get worse from here on out. So I know that this is going to be tough for her, and as much as Autumn is trying to be there for her, she's also dealing with pain in her own way, which is trying to send herself to work, which is not healthy at all, but it's Autumn. We know how this rolls. So if you guys are still enjoying my Not So Berry series for the Rose generation, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's continue with our Not So Berry challenge. Well, this is cute. Oh, and we have the possibility of getting another badge. By the way, I think Aurelia actually got a couple more badges when I was trying to set everything up for this episode. I think she got a little bit more, so we'll check those in just a minute. So she's doing some extra credit, and we're having a kind of okay morning. I mean, these two were just trying to tease each other for a second, but that's fine. I mean, at this point, I'm okay with anything that they do because they haven't really been talking a lot, and the dishwasher is broken, so let's go replace that real quick. And I'll get also Aurelia to go ahead and mop because I want her to earn another badge. Ooh, my God. Saw something today that reminded me of you. Has anything reminded you of me lately? Yes. But yeah, I want Aurelia to gain another badge because I want her to gain as many badges as she can, because I think right now she might be a unicorn scout. I just have to check. Let me just see. Yep, she is. Okay, so she got promoted to a unicorn scout. So I'm hoping she gets promoted to something else. We'll finish this extra credit homework because for Aurelia, the best way to get over something like a death in the family, do lots of work. Do lots lots of chores, do some science experiments, play with my pets. It's all those type of things. There's nothing really about crying or anything like that in this household. It's kind of like we do what we do. We try our best to get over things by keeping ourselves busy. That's how we get through this. For autumn, what we will do is we're going to do our daily thing of garnering votes with random people. So we've got a random Hana Fujita right here. So let's go in with a friendly introduction and gain some more votes because we definitely need to get promoted. We've got work in 2 days, which is great. I also wanted to film this episode because again, this is happening during sim sessions. So I really want to go ahead and take my sims out because maybe that can also be a nice distraction from the death of Mana. I know you've probably seen it on your own time, but I wanted to put that in my Not So Berry challenge because at this point, it seems like the perfect opportunity to add it in because we've just witnessed a death. Everybody's upset. Everybody's trying to distract themselves. A music festival seems like the best way to distract ourselves. Okay, so we've introduced policy. So she seemed very receptive of it. So let's see if we can go ahead and secure this vote. If not, we shall try somebody else. Who's calling you, Aurelia? Sage is wondering if I want to go over to her house and hang out. You know what, Grandma? Why don't you come here? Because I really do miss you. So you can come over and see me right now. Why don't you do that? And we've got scouts. So Aurelia, go ahead, get to your scout meeting. We'll see you later. Have a great time. I think this is great for you. Look at my little scout. She's so cute. I love this. So for autumn, I am also going to, let's see, I could send her to work on her off hours, but I kind of want her to talk to her mans. Oh, negotiate a bonus. Bruh, hold up. Let me do that real quick. And then let us go ahead and travel right afterwards with our butang. Wow, it actually worked. I got $1,000. Are you kidding me? That is crazy. I can't believe that actually worked. Oh my God. Well, good for you, babe. I am so happy for you. So we're going to go to the Stargazer Lounge and we're going to go talk there because they shouldn't have gotten into a relationship at all because it was very quick. It was just right after she got the news that Mana died. So it was very much like, I need comfort. You're the closest thing here. I don't want to run to Orange again. So let's date. So it was a very much a spur of the moment type of thing, which Autumn is known for, so that's not surprising. However, that doesn't make it right to be in a relationship with somebody that you don't feel that emotional attachment with. Like, that's the whole point. She really doesn't feel any more that emotional attachment. Remember, for a sim, this has probably been like a year or a couple of months. I wouldn't say a year. I would say a couple of months it's been since they first started dating. But even now, it's definitely for her been like, okay, my father has been dead for a while, and now the romanticism of this relationship has finally worn off. So she's starting to see Noel for who he is. And we also got to remember that Noel and her are complete opposites. So that also adds a little bit of a damper to this whole relationship. Life hasn't been too great for me right now, and I'm just thinking nowadays that maybe we should call it quits. I really got into the relationship at the wrong time. My father died and I wasn't able to take it that well, so I really do feel like that we need to either take this slower or just maybe this wasn't a good idea to begin with. And even though he wasn't really all for going to like into a relationship with her either, because he wanted to keep it very, very private. Rude that you're on the phone right now. Even though he wanted to keep it very, very private, to see that she's pulling away is definitely making him think like, okay, what is going on? What is happening? I just thought we had a good relationship. But also I think that the reason why she wants to pull away from this is also because she's thinking about Anton. I hope this all makes sense, guys, because I tend to talk fast while I'm recording. So sometimes when I'm editing, I start to see that my words didn't fully make sense, but I think you guys catch it. My whole thing here is that she really rushed into this relationship, not really thinking it through as usual once again, but also that she's attracted to Anton and she really wants to get into a relationship with him. She wants to see if there's something still there because he's been like really trying to get back in her little social circle, which is really, really nice. But also I feel like she's upset with Noel because he's trying hella hard to preserve this relationship, and yet she's kind of just like, Noel, you were the one who said you didn't want to date me publicly because you didn't want to mix pleasure with business and all of that. But now that I'm pulling away, you're saying that, oh, we need to stay together. You and I are meant to be, and all that crazy stuff. And he's just like, maybe that was the way in the beginning, but it's not like that anymore, Autumn. And she's like, I don't have time for this. Like, I have a kid. I have my life to deal with. My family is in disarray because of my father's death. And I feel like Noel would also be telling her that you need to stop using your father's death as an excuse. Like, that shouldn't be the reason why you want to break up with me. It's insensitive. It really is, because I'm like, hello. I mean, she's in a lot of pain, so you can't blame her. But then again, it is a little bit of I hate to say it, but it really is a little bit of a low blow, because you're using your dad's death to get out of a relationship, which is not good. But that's the only thing that she can kind of use to defend herself at this point. So let's do each other a favor. Let's break up. Even though, like, she does like him and she thinks he's cool, and it was nice to date a coworker, but we really don't need to be in a relationship with Noel anymore. He already seems like that type of person who is quick to jump to conclusions anyway. Like, he's quick to blame her about everything else and not even realize, or not even be sensitive to the fact that it was an accident. Even though it is her fault, she is an adult. She shouldn't not have gotten into a relationship with him knowing full well she wasn't ready for it. So that is her fault. But Noel is definitely not making it easier for her, because he's just like, oh, you're trying to use this as a reason to break up with me, and that's not fair. That's not being cool. You're no real politician. You're just a sad girl trying to break up with me because you can't handle your crap, and da 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 da. Like, he's just letting her have it at this point. Is he an adult, by the way? He's a young adult. I just realized that he's younger than her. This is the second guy that she's dated that is younger than her. So she's definitely like, Noel, listen, you're young, you don't understand, you don't got any kids, you don't have real responsibilities, so let me break this to you. I don't have time for you, and I don't have time for your childish games. So you know what? Let me do us both a favor. I'm gonna end things with you. So there we go. Autumn is now breaking up with Noel, telling him that, like, yeah, you're too young for me, boo-boo. You need to take a step back. I've got way too many responsibilities to be thinking about this. It was a mistake. I'm so sorry. I had a good time while it lasted, but no thanks. Goodbye and good bless. Okay, so I'm gonna get Autumn to go upstairs, actually, and I'm going to have her invite Anton over. So she is now newly out of a relationship, which is good for us, but she is still sad about it, and she does want to talk to, you know, Mr. Anton Hawkins about it. Wow, Anton, you are super fast. I feel like Anton was on standby. He was just like, Autumn, you called? What's up? I got you, girl. He still looks the same. I need to change his outfit because I want to give him a better looking outfit, but it's nice to see him. So I want to see if she can go ahead and ask if they can get a hug out of this, because it's been a while. We haven't actually seen each other a long time. So she's venting to Anton about what just happened, because not only did she lose her father, but she also just got broken up with. I love how Anton just appeared right out of the blue and was just like, Autumn, I got your call. What's up? What do you need? And he was just right there for her. So I love that about him. But she is, I think I did the interaction where she can trash her ex. So I know she'd be talking real smack about, we already broke up with him and I forgot his name, Noel. I feel like she'd be talking real smack, like he was so like insensitive. He didn't understand what I was going through, and him being like, whoa, don't worry about that guy. He's such a jerk. You make my day so much better. I swear to God, she says this to everybody that she meets. Like, this girl needs to stop. Usually this is something that she does with Orange, but now that Anton's here, she wants to try with somebody else, because I feel like part of her wants to see, like, is there something with Anton? Can I vent to him about these things that bother with me, or is it only Orange? Because if she can only do this with Orange, we kind of already know the answer, that that's definitely the one that she should keep her focus on. I think at the same time, she's trying to prove it to herself that she doesn't need Orange for everything, because he's always been that person for her. I'm sorry to hear about your breakup, Autumn. Things will get better. Oh, Anton, I love you. I love you. You're so sweet. I'm gonna ask him also if he's single still. Please tell me you are not in a relationship. If he is, I'm gonna be sad. He's single. Yes. Okay, good. I don't know if I should kind of go in with the romance, because I don't want to get her into a romantic relationship that quickly. I feel like she needs some time. She should take some time, but I do want her to kind of like confess her attraction, to tell him like, Anton, I've always been attracted give to you, and I've missed you so much. Like, just really bringing that sentiment home of how much she's missed him and that she misses their time in university together. Oh my goodness, they've already went for the kiss. So he's already given her a kiss to let her know that he is still very much interested in her. She feels amazing right now. Totally forgot about her ex-boyfriend, who is probably still downstairs, but it's totally fine. I'm here living for it. I'm here for it. So I'm glad she's feeling better. That's all I really wanted for her, and I'm pretty sure that's all Anton wanted for her too. I'm not gonna make them into a relationship as of yet. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think what I am gonna do is I might invite Anton to come to the festival, the music festival tomorrow, even though that may put a little bit of a damper in her and Orange's relationship, but I still think that it would be a good idea to invite Anton with us. Joking about an innuendo. Oh god, she's making a sex joke. I can't with her. I really can't. Let's get out of here. I think it's time for us to go home. We'll leave him with that lingering kiss on his cheek for the night and basically leaving him wanting more. Back at the penthouse, Aurelia is back from her scouts meeting, which is great. She is a little bit stinky, so I'm making her take a bath in the other bathroom. Orange is playing Tetris. I think he's playing. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's Tetris. I haven't played Tetris in years. Autumn's actually not back home yet, so we'll be waiting for her. I'll see if I can get Orange to actually start on dinner because we were supposed to invite Sage over. I still might, but I feel like we should also just kind of like leave Sage alone because we've been calling upon her a lot, and I don't know. I just feel like this was her husband that she lost. This wasn't just anybody. This was her husband. So I feel like we need to have a little bit of respect, leave her be. Maybe she doesn't want to come over. Like, I'm pretty sure she's excited for Aurelia to start scouts and for Autumn to possibly be in a brand new relationship, but she's dealing with her own issues right now too and her own feelings. So let's try to be a little bit more empathetic about them, you know? Well, the good thing is Dad made us spaghetti for dinner tonight, which does look really good. I mean, Orange, you've been getting better at your cooking skills. He does not like cooking, but he's been getting better at it. I'm gonna see if I can bring Autumn. Yes, bring Autumn home because you should be home right now because it's literally midnight. So we're almost close to midnight. Go ahead and take a cold shower. And I kind of want her to talk to Orange about this too because, you know, he knew she was in a relationship and he kind of had his own personal feelings about it. But now that she's home, midnight coming home, I know for a fact Orange would be like, okay, you were supposed to be home hours ago, knowing full and well that is not his girlfriend, that is not his wife, but yet still treats her as such. I'm gonna get you a face mask because I can see the dark spots on your face. Everybody in this house literally has skincare masks. We all have a skincare routine in this household. No dry skin, no dark spots, no pimples, none of that hair. So now Orange, oh, that's cute. They go in with a hug. They always seem to go into a hug before they start yelling at each other. That's literally their relationship. But definitely he would be talking about like, I need you to be more involved with this household. Like, you need to help me clean. You need to stop spending so much stuff on the house. The heating costs are getting crazy right now. And where were you? Aurelia and I were worried sick. And obviously Autumn would be like, okay, I get it that you're worried about me, but I need you to take a couple of seats back because I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. Look, I just broke up with my boyfriend tonight. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to deal with you. And I know that Orange is trying really hard not to get super involved and trying to like sound controlling, but he can't help it. Autumn, are you okay? I knew you two were head over heels for each other. So look at that. He's so sweet. He's like, I knew you two were head over heels, but are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Met up with Anton. You remember him? Like, he went to my university. And I feel like at this point, Orange understands her lifestyle. Like, she's very romantic, and this has kind of like always been her habit. Anytime something bad happens, she tends to jump into something new to try to distract her, which we've been saying over and over again. She loves distractions because it helps her get through whatever she's going through. Orange is like, listen, you need time to process your emotions. You're not letting yourself heal. Your dad just died, and you need time to get over that. But of course, she feels like she knows what she's doing. She doesn't need to listen to him. She's already in a little bit, she's drowsy right now. She's actually really tired. I can already see that she's gonna like blow him off and be like, listen, I am tired right now. I don't want to do this. So you know what I am gonna do? I'm going to bed. You can deal with this mess yourself, and I don't have to explain myself to you. I know he's trying to help Autumn. I know he's trying to be that confidant, but part of Autumn doesn't want him to because she knows that he's always been there for her and he always will be there for her, but she's trying to prove to him and to herself once again that she doesn't need him. And we all know, yes you do. He's the only guy who knows you this well besides your father. He knows you better than anybody. Girl, just let it happen. Let it happen. And it's the first day of summer, which seems like the literal perfect time to go ahead and have a music festival. It is literally summertime. I'm so excited for this. So it's about to become 5, close to 6 a.m. So I am gonna get Orange up so that way he can go ahead and maybe start vacuuming. Does he have a vacuum? No, he does not. Okay, fine, whatever. I will go ahead and let you use the bathroom and go ahead and take your shower for the day. Aurelia's already up and at him, ready to start her day. She's feeling okay. I'll get you to brush your teeth. She's also got a bronze scouting trophy. So, you know, I'm going to put that right there. So there's your scouting trophy. And I kind of want to read, let's see how you're doing with your scouts. So your homework is already complete. You're doing amazing. She needs to earn 2 more scouting badges to become a Pegasus scout. So I feel like, oh, is she making a mess? See, I feel like this is also Aurelia acting out. She's trying to find ways to deal with this whole Mana situation. And now she's just trying to act out. Like, she's still a kid at the end of the day. She shouldn't have to act like a full-blown adult all the time, but I do think that she does need to be parented. Like, Aurelia, this is not your typical behavior. So I'm gonna let Autumn do this because I feel like if it comes from Autumn, Aurelia's gonna be even more upset because she's like, you're not even here to come and comfort me. Like, I don't want to hear what you have to say. So Autumn is pissed off at her and she's actually punishing Aurelia right now, which got them negative relationship. So Aurelia's pissed off because she's just like, at least I'm letting out my emotions. You're not letting yours out and you're blaming me for being not mature. I'm a kid, literally. By the way, Orange, you have no pants on. So sweetheart, I'm gonna change you out in cast real quick. So now we've got Autumn who's stinking up the entire place, has her period, is not in a good mood, better off without them. Oh wow, from trashing X. But I am gonna see if, oh well, she can't interact with Aurelia because Aurelia is almost done with her timeout. But I know that she would probably be upset with Aurelia, like, this isn't like you. You've never done something like this before, which is true. This isn't really Aurelia's typical behavior. Like, she's more well put together and more well behaved than this. But at the end of the day, she's just a kid. A kid should be able to make those mistakes. A kid should be able to have those moments where they just don't want to do the norm. So Orange is obviously going to try to talk to his daughter and try his best. Oh, they're going to have this conversation in the bathroom? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I feel like he's just trying to tell her, like, look, go easy on your mom. I know that it's been hard. I know that you're still reeling over your grandfather's death, but your mom is having a hard time too. Like, she's having a hard time dealing with it. The only way she knows how is to go to work. And obviously Aurelia sees that, but she's kind of just like, but it doesn't make any sense. We're her family. How come she doesn't want to spend time with us? She's not the only one who's dealing with this. We all are. I know that he's trying to be like peacemaker between the two of them, but it's kind of a lost cause at this point because Aurelia has a mind of her own. She gets that mostly from her mother. You can definitely see that, which is why she's walking very confidently. She don't care. She's just like, I said what I said. But at the end of the day, she does wishes that her mom would pay a little bit more attention to her. And I can honestly respect that. You know, it's not easy. She's dealing with a lot. So it doesn't help that your mom won't make time for you. It hasn't been an easy week for the Berry family. Everybody's just in total disarray. So that's why I want them to go to the music festival because I think everybody just needs this to get over with. So I will be inviting Anton to the festival so that way we have some time to spend with him. I know Orange is gonna be like, what the actual heck are you doing? It's her life. He's not her boyfriend. He's definitely not her husband yet. I mean, he still cares about her and he just wants to make sure that she's doing the right thing. He wants to make sure at the end of the day that she's taking the right strides into her healing because I feel like that she hasn't really been thinking about healing. She's been trying to distract herself. So I know he's gonna want to apologize for last night. Like, listen, Autumn, I let my anger get the better of me. I'm sorry about that, but I really am worried about you. I want you to be okay and I want you to take time for yourself. Like, what about jogging? You used to like jogging, so why don't you think about doing that again? You know, that always used to make you feel better. So I say, why don't you go out for a jog right now? I feel like that'll be the best thing for you. If not, then I don't want you to go burden yourself with more work. Why don't you do that for yourself? Because if you don't take care of yourself, it's not going to get any better from here on out. So I'm glad. Oh no, and here comes the argument. They're going at it again. She going at it for him for being too protective and controlling, and he's just like, I care about you. I just want you to make the best decisions. So we already know that didn't work. They already got some negative moodlet. So let's go ahead and get Autumn to take a jog for herself, because I think he is right. I think you need a jog. I think you need to clear your mind. We have not gone jogging for a while, so you go ahead and you do that. It is time for the music festival. Sim session is happening right now at Willow Creek. They're asking my cat this. Are you serious? So yeah, let's go. It's fine. So we'll take Aurelia. Oh no, Aurelia's got a meeting with Scouts. Oh no. Okay, Aurelia, can you go ahead and take off the day from Scouts maybe? Because I just don't need you to go in today. We just ain't gonna go. We just ain't gonna go, because I still want her to be a part of Scouts, but I'm just like, ugh, you're ruining my weekend. No, she doesn't need to do this right now. She needs to go hang out with her family and go spend some time with them, because it's been a really rough week for all of us. So we'll be going very, very soon. It'll kind of jumpstart the event to happen. We're gonna go to Sim Sessions, and I'll see if I can drag in the rest of the gang. Okay, so we've made it here. So here is Sim Sessions. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I want to bring Aurelia here, and I want to bring Orange here. So here they are. So I'm gonna get Autumn. She's going ahead to go to the festival, and there's Aurelia, there's Orange. Okay, so the whole family's here to go and watch. I kind of low-key want to watch this on my headphones because I want to hear the singing, because you guys know I don't really use my headphones anymore because it can get very annoying and very distracting in my ear. But I low-key want to see this happen, and I do want to hear it, so I just might do that. This is so cute. I love this. Oh my gosh. This is cute. I love this. This is so nice. How come this isn't a pack? Why isn't this a pack? This would be amazing. I know we had a concert pack in Sims 3, but like, bro, what? So we've got a bunch of different performances. This is just one of them. Autumn's all the way over here. Aurelia is all the way in the back playing with a bat, I think. Okay. The music is so beautiful. I love it. We're gonna be here for a while because I want to see all the other performers at the same time. But I do want to see if we can try to get Autumn and Aurelia to repair this relationship, because I know that they're in a weird spot right now because Aurelia feels that Autumn hasn't been spending enough time. Sage said it one time before where she was just like, listen, you need to spend more time with your daughter because you don't want her to grow up disliking you because you didn't spend enough time with her or because she felt neglected. So you need to try to fix that. They've got good friendship right now, but I know they can't be super close. Oh, okay. Aurelia's really tense because she is around a lot of strangers, which is not helping her out, and her mother is arguing with her, which is making everything worse. I'm gonna bring Orange in. I'm gonna bring him in and be like, okay, let's calm down, girls. Ladies, let's try to calm down, okay? He also feels really nice because he loves the piano, so to see somebody else play it, it's just really making him feel nice. That's good. So far, that's only, they're getting negative interaction again. Oh no, Aurelia, I think she got a negative sentiment with Autumn. Oh no, let me see. What do we got? Yeah, she feels hurt. She feels hurt by her mom. She feels hurt that she doesn't really acknowledge Aurelia's feelings, and that's really hurt her. Like, look at their relationship right now. Orange is higher. Like, this, yeah. She's upset. So, let me see if I can get your dad to go ahead and get us all some food. Glass animals! Oh my god, he's here! Okay. So he is performing next, so I want to hear his song in just a moment. So you guys hurry up. Also, Autumn, go ahead and invite Anton here because I know he's gonna enjoy it. So let's invite him to come over as well. And I'm turning back up my volume so I can hear the song. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. I love this. Aurelia's not even interested. She's still over here. She's just like, no thanks, I don't want to be near my family right now. They're pissing me off. Oh, I feel so bad because I know that she doesn't mean to be so know, like, it's not really Aurelia. Like, she's just voicing her opinions and concerns, and really Autumn is just being kind of like bullheaded and doesn't want to listen. But I understand both of them. It's like they're two different personalities trying to communicate their frustrations to each other, and it's not working. Okay, Glass Animals just finished his performance. Thank you so much. That was so good. Anton is here. I just saw him. So I wanted her and Anton to come over a little bit closer to see if they could talk for a little bit. Also, the park here is amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. So here is Anton. He's super happy to see her. She's asking him, like, how do you enjoy the festival? Like, it's so nice to see you, and I've really been thinking about you and me lately. Remember, in sim time, there's like a couple of days have passed. A couple of days have passed since she last talked to him. So she's like, listen, I actually still have feelings for you. I've had feelings for you for a while, and I know it's maybe the wrong idea to do this, but I really want to reconnect with you in a more romantic manner. And I definitely feel like he was all ready for it. I think the next performance here already. Oh my god, yes, she's here. Okay, watch the performance. Hold on, I need to see this. I need to see. Actually, no, it's okay. Autumn can do her own thing. I'm gonna be here with Aurelia. Oh my god, this song is amazing. I love this. So yes, guys, while the concert is going, actually Anton, I made him do it. So Anton has asked Autumn if she wants to be in a relationship. He basically bypassed all the conversation. He was just like, Autumn, I am still in love with you and I want us to be together. So please tell me you want to. Please, like, let me know. Like, are you ready for this? And she's like, of course, I want to be with you again. And I really do think that she means that this time. She really does like him. Oh, the concert's over. Great job. You were amazing. And these two had a good time. I mean, she really didn't care for it, Aurelia, but Orange loved it. He loved piano. Autumn, what the? What? She's engaged? Wait a minute. Wait. Pause. Hold your horses. I did not, and I swear, I did not make that an interaction. I only asked to be girlfriend. Now she's engaged already? You didn't even go on another date for a minute. We didn't even let this settle in, and she's already just like, let's get married. It's as clear as day. She just got engaged to Anton, and he did it. Yo, my man Anton was just like, yo, I'm not waiting anymore. I've been fiending for you for hell of a minute. So you know what, Autumn? Will you marry me? And she's like, hell yes. And I'm like, pardon me, folks. I did not verify this. I did not sanction this to happen. They've decided to get engaged all on their own. I mean, I'm not going to stop it. I actually was like, down for Autumn to get engaged to Anton. That was the entire plan. But not going to lie, it adds to the whole thing. It really does. She really jumped into this marriage because she felt like, okay, Anton is the one for me. He's everything that I've ever wanted in a husband or a spouse or whatever, and I want to be with him. Not really realizing that the one she truly wants to be with is actually Orange. Like, he loves her. I know when she announces engagement, that might hurt him. I can already see it coming. Yeah, we're gonna keep this a secret right now because Anton just randomly proposed to her at a music festival of all places. However, I am going to keep it at that because I think it fits perfectly. Like, it was a spontaneous proposal, and we'll invite family over to be like, hey, by the way, we're engaged. Excuse me, what the hell? I think it worked out very, very nicely. I think that it was very quick and not planned at all. But you know what? Kind of living for the drama. I live for it. So I am happy that we have a brand new boyfriend who is Anton, but I'm not happy that they got engaged all on their own without me initiating it. So that was a little bit shocking, but I mean, we're engaged, folks. Autumn is now engaged to Anton, and we will be working on that in the next episode. So we will go ahead and see how Sage is going to react to the news, how her siblings are going to react, how Orange and Aurelia are going to react to the news, because it was so sporadic. So we'll look at that in the next episode. We'll also look at how many more days does Aurelia have left to age up. So let's check that real quick. Aurelia's Aurelia's got 8 more days before she ages up. Autumn currently has 10 more days before she ages up. So like I said, yeah, Aurelia's gonna age up by the time Autumn is an elder. So we're gonna blend into yellow generation, but I won't start yellow generation yet until we have done everything we need to do for Rose. So once that is all completed for Rose, then we will officially enter yellow gen. So it'll probably be like the 4th day of Aurelia being a teenager or something like that. I am going to end things right here at our music festival. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought it's a great addition to The Sims. I hope that they do make this like into a game pack or something, because I think it's just too amazing not to. And we will pick up in the next episode with our news about the engagement, and we will also get to see if a wedding will be happening in the next episode as well. So remember guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Autumn and Anton's relationship? I mean, they're a cute couple, but we already know that is not endgame right now. And let me know what you think about Aurelia and Autumn's relationship, because this episode was really nice to get deep into how they are disagreeing with each other. So that was really cool. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.